Hi everyone, welcome back to Stamp with Anna. Today I'm going to show you one of 3 holiday thank you cards that we made at a recent card class. Now these designs are made holiday themed, however you can just mix them up and use almost any stamp and change it for any occasion. So this is the first one we made, and this one uses the Peaceful Boughs that is in the current holiday catalog. This is carrying over. I think it's one of the ones that's carrying over holiday to holiday, which means it'll stop. It's not available after January 2nd, but then will be available in the next holiday catalog. Or it might be one of the ones that's carrying over through the end of May. I'll check on that, but I'm pretty sure it's a holiday to holiday carryover. And it does have coordinating dies called the Beautiful Boughs die. And we're using a good old favorite Daisy Delight for our thank you sentiment. The card is made using the Stampin' Up! Note cards. Now these come, I believe, in a package of 20 note cards and 20 envelopes. However, if you're not using the pre-cut, pre-scored ones, this is 7 by 5 scored at 3.5, and this is a note-sized envelope. And I have, okay, so there's the base. Then I have the Mossy Meadow, which is cut at 4 7/8 by 3 3/8, and then another piece of Very Vanilla, which is cut at 4 3/4 by 3 1/4. So we're going to do all of our stamping first. I'm going to bring in my Very Vanilla, and I'm going to use Mossy Meadow. And with this large branch here, I'm going to ink that up in my Mossy Meadow. Make sure I get some nice good coverage on that. And I'm just going to bring that in right in this top left corner. Straight down and straight up. Now I still have my Mossy Meadow out, so I'm going to bring in my foam mat because the thank you stamp from the Delightful Daisies photopolymer, and we do need a foam mat behind that so that we get good coverage, a good image. I'm going to ink that up nicely, and I'm going to bring my thank you right down here, straight down, straight up. And then there's one last thing that we need to stamp, and that is the outside of our envelope, because we don't want any naked envelopes. And for that, I'm going to use this smaller foliage right there. So ink that up in my Mossy Meadow. And I'm going to put that right here on the bottom left of my envelope. You know what? I think I'm going to change it up again. I always do this after class. I'm going to ink up the inside of my thank you card as well. This one here I did not, but I am going to. So this is my base right here, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to just ink up the bottom. You know what? Yeah, bottom left. Okay. And now I'm going to put that aside. And my stamping is done. So now I'm going to bring in my card front, and I'm going to just color these this foliage in. This is Mossy Meadow, and my Mossy, I'll be honest with you, my Mossy Meadow marker, I believe I left it with the cap not tightly secure, so when I went to use it, it didn't have any ink. So what I'm going to do is use my old olive, and I think it does give it a nice contrast, and I'm using the thin side, and I'm just going in and just very lightly going over the greenery. And it gives it a nice contrast. I'll do that off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, so now I have that all all colored. So now I'm just going to put my card together. See how easy that was? For that, I need my snail. I'm going to My snail's empty. I'll be right back. Okay, got a fresh snail. I'm going to just apply the snail on the edges, and I'm going to center that up. I don't need this anymore. I'm going to center that up there, and now I'm going to put this on my card base. Make sure I got that going the right way. And there's that. Now, with scraps of soft suede, I'm going to use these two dies from the coordinating die set. This is a small pine cone. I'm going to die cut 2 of the outline, and I'm going to die cut 2 of the detail ones. I'll be right back. Okay, I have my die cuts. Now, I do want to mention, when you're die cutting the outline, you want to use your, if you have the magnetic platform, or if you're using the regular platform, you will just die cut that out normally. When you're doing this one here, you want to use your precision plate if you have one. That will help with the little pieces in there that get stuck in there. You do not want to die cut a frame like this through your precision plate, because you will eventually warp it. These like this, you want to make sure you do on a regular platform. And this one here, you want to do on a precision plate. It just makes it easier to get the pieces out. So now I'm going to use a glue pen. And I have my silicone mat somewhere. You should see my desk. Oh my goodness. All of my holiday crafting has left my work surface a disaster. But anyway, I'm going to take these two, turn them over, and I'm going to just add a little bit of this glue pen. You could use the Stampin' Up! Fine Tip glue. I do not have any, so I'm using my glue pen. And I just love this. It's a great way to apply adhesive. And then I'm just going to put it on this and kind of press so that it stays together. And there I've made my pine cone. And I did like the tone on tone. I could have used crumb cake in the back or on the front, but I liked the tone on tone because I'm going to add some Wink of Stella to that. Now, what I like about using my silicone pad, now you see here I have my adhesive there. That just comes right off. When it dries, it comes right off. Super, super great way to keep your work surface pristine. So now I'm going to attach these to my card. Bring my card back. And I'm going to just put a little bit of snail on the back of them. Oh my goodness, I guess I used 3. I'll be right back. I have to go die cut another one. Okay, I'm back with my third one, and I thought, I made a mistake, but it's a great opportunity to show you something. Here is the intricate die, right? So I'm going to bring in my foam pads, and with this attachment to the pickup tool, the brush, I'm just going to run this over that real quickly, and I'm going to pop it out, and you'll see just how easily this comes apart. Oh, of course. It does come, it pops right out. Trust me, I did this for my Christmas card, and I wouldn't have done it if it wasn't going to be easy, because I had tons and tons. And you can either just run your brush over it again, or since there's only a very few, you can just pop them right out with the tip of the tool. And you can see they come right out. So this, I would highly recommend this brush. It's especially if you're doing these in bulk like I did for Christmas, because one of my Christmas cards was coordinated with this. It was the same idea. I wish I had saved one to show you, but so this thank you card will go to the people who received that Christmas card, so that my Christmas card and my thank you cards coordinate. And isn't that nice? A nice way to go, right? Okay. I woke up after the holidays with a head cold, so I fear I'm not making much sense. I did take some cold medicine. So I'm going to attach these to my card with some snail. I'm going to put one about here. I'm going to move this one next to it. And then this last one I'm going to put up here so that they overlap. Now I'm going to come in with my Winkostella, and I'm just lightly going to go over the delicate part of the pine cone. And it really, you don't have to be too careful. Winkostella just adds such a nice little shimmer to it. And what I found with Winkostella, the lighter your hand, the better. So I'm going to do this off camera. I'll be right back. Okay, so I don't know if you can see this. Nice and shimmery. So the last thing we're going to do is take a glue dot and attach a bow. Right here. Oop. And this ribbon is the Old Olive sheer ribbon. I think that was in the catalog as well. Okay, we're going to just fuss with that, and there we have it. Thank you card and coordinating envelope. If you have any questions at all about this project or any of the products I used, certainly contact me through my blog, www.stampwithanna.blogspot.com. Thanks so much.